Well, for me, the main issue in empowerment of the youth is providing access to facilitate young people to take their place in our societies at all levels, in particular, of course, in these times on the labor market and on the educational and training market. So I think among all other possible elements, providing access is a key issue in this respect. Well, fora of young leaders can create some kind of a public audience and some kind of an issue in the public debate, and this is certainly helpful to make an issue known and to stimulate a debate in this regard. Setting some kind of a target for GDP percentage spent on education is certainly a delicate issue, as education as policy sector is in the competence of the member states. A second problem might be that this is sometimes difficult, depending from member state to member state, to identify correctly and in a comparable way what belongs to education and what other sectors. On the other hand, we have a certain, let's say, well-known practice in the EU to set targets for certain policy achievements. And in this regard, if the target is well defined and if it's well defined what would count for this target, then I think setting such a percentage target could be an interesting tool to bring member states towards the, and here I'm coming back to my first answer, to facilitate access for young people, in particular to the educational and the training sector. Well, the EU must, let's say, stick to the objective of the 3% GDP spending for research, particularly against the background that some member states, as a consequence of the economic and debt crisis, have started to reduce their national expenditure on this subject, which is, frankly speaking, a stupidity, because they're cutting the chances for the future. Not only for young people, but for the societies as such, because we have proof that those member states who did the opposite came better out from the crisis. And against this background, knowing that it is difficult to cut in what's seen in some member states as well-acquired rights is politically not easy, but not to invest in the future is politically very dangerous.